One thing I realized recently is I need to touch grass, bro. And it's not what you guys are thinking, typical go touch grass, bro. It's more so I've been chronically inside and falling victim to using my devices at an astronomical rate. Basically, this is what I guess the drug problem, quote unquote, of our generation. I can't get off my devices, it seems like, and so the remedy to that is obviously putting the devices away and actually just going outside and living your actual life offline, right? And I know I'm coming to you guys with this concept on YouTube, which again is online, but this is where people just come to rant and talk about ideas that other people may or may not agree with. And so what I've noticed recently is that I don't know, I've been on my phone way too much. And if I'm not on my phone, then I'm on my laptop. And if I'm not on my laptop, then I'm on some other sort of device. And it just never stops. Of course, there's pockets of time throughout the day where I'm not on a device, maybe at the gym. But even in the gym, I'll maybe pick up my phone a couple of times in between sets. Even I caught this is where I realized I was actually cooked. I just recently got a job, and I think I'm like 3 weeks into training, and they allowed us to go home, do the training remotely. So I'm at home doing my training, and we're all on Zoom or whatever, Google Meets. It's basically, you guys know what that is. And I had myself muted, and the trainers were talking, and I caught myself just watching YouTube videos on the side and scrolling on Instagram and TikTok. And I was like, and after the shift, I realized I was like, bro, what the hell am I doing? Why am I scrolling while I should be present at work? This job is gonna make me money, but yet I can't even focus. And it's not like I did it on purpose. It really just happened accidentally. But at the same time, bro, if I can't get myself to physically stop doing this, what does that say about me? It says I'm addicted. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that feel this way or probably catch themselves doing the same things that I'm talking about right now. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have ever caught yourself on your phone when you shouldn't be on your phone. And once I came to that realization, I realized, you know what? I'm not living like this anymore. Today is the day where I make a change. I'm no longer going to be chronically on my phone. And listen, it's not to say that I'm not a productive person. I am productive. I do get things done. I'm pretty fit. I've been working out for 10 plus years, so that's something that's gone for me. I do training on the side. I take care of my sick mother. I cook and clean and do a bunch of house chores. It's not like I'm an unproductive guy that bed rots all day. That's not the case. I don't want you guys to get that idea. But at the same time, I do notice that I spend a lot of time on screens, and maybe it's due to the fact that, so basically I am taking care of my mom, and I have been for the last 3 years, and that has put me in a situation where I've been home a lot of the time because whenever she needs assistance, she can't really do anything for herself. She is bedridden. Therefore, I do a lot of things for her. So I do have to be around and in the vicinity so I can assist her with whatever she needs. And with that being said, that has shifted my life to being at home more. And when you're at home, this is when you get bored. And what else do you do, I guess, when you're at home? You just eventually you're going to find yourself touching these devices and using these devices. And I also will be reading books and whatnot. But at the same time, I think my problem is I just need to find the pockets of which I do catch myself on my phone. I need to throw my phone in another room and just block out times for deep work and focus on other things, like actually being present in the moment. I know your phone gives you a lot of dopamine and makes you feel good when you use it. Obviously, you get a hit of dopamine when you scroll, and you get a hit of dopamine when you watch the next video. But at the same time, it literally feels like a drug. It really feels like if I don't have my phone, it feels like I'm going through withdrawals. And so it's time to fight back against these devices. And at the same time, we also understand that these companies that create these devices, these companies that create these social media apps, they have designed it in such a way where it is addictive. This is exactly what they wanted. They wanted me and you and whoever's watching this video to be stuck up on these apps, never go outside, never see the light of day. They just want you to scroll 24/7, because guess what? The more you're on your phone, the more money that they make. So let that sink in. I know this is an issue too, because even when I go outside, I see everyone just tech neck looking down at their phones, just scrolling, walking. People will cross the street and not even look up. They'll just be staring at their phone. So that is a recipe for disaster. I'm scared to see what will happen in the next 5 to 10 years because I'm 28, so I'm part of Gen Z. I grew up in the earlier half of Gen Z, so half my childhood, or all of my childhood, was without a phone. It was only until I think when I hopped in the 9th grade is when I got my first phone. So I remember when people would actually be present in the moment, but kids growing up now, I don't even think they realize what that is. And I don't know where society is going to be headed, but I do know in order to fix this, guys, if you guys know that you have this problem as well, it's time to take back control of our lives. Let's stop using our phones so much and get back into reality, because this is how we can actually grow as people and actually focus on the things that matter to us and not these silly little brain rot videos that we keep scrolling on. Well, that's it for today's rant. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and stay frosty, my friends.